Hello everybody, JT here, back with another video. This video I'll show you a couple tricks that you can do when you don't have if you want to cut this, right? This one is a taper. Okay, 5 degree, I make it 5 degree. But let's say if an odd angle or any angle and that you don't have a taper end mill to finish this, you can still use a flat end mill like this, and then you can finish this wall right here. The second one I want to show you is to clean up uh, clean up two paths after previous two. Let's say you have a big pocket with a very small corner. You don't want to use that, smallest tool there to rub it out, but you want to rub it out with a big tool and then come back with a small tool to clean up the corner and possible that, finish the wall too. So, okay, let's do this one first. Okay, so I make two pass. I mean two here, a big one and then smaller one, right? So first you want to clean rub this one out with a big tool while you mill, right? And big tool. We can just take this one off and start from here, finish here. Do it. Hmm. Sometimes I select the whole thing so I know. Okay. So with this two pass here, you rub it out, but it will leave you like in 316 radius, right? So 1875, but this radius here it's small, 63,000, right? Let that render so you can see. You probably see this big chunk because I don't rub it out, but just to show you, see that big radius right here, right? And you don't want let's say you don't want this an A2 come in here and finish it's gonna be work hard and it may break the tool but rather be you use the same volume mill and then you just use that tool to clean up, right? But let show you first you can do this too, but it's gonna cut everything out here, right? You don't want that. You just want this to go into each corner and clean up. So what you do is you check on here, clean after previous two, right? So you just fill this one 375, pivot to stop. Okay, there you go. Then redo it. As you can see, it just clean up this one. But sometimes I give a little bit more just to make sure the tool doesn't hit hard on the corner. So it you just give a little bit, few thousand more from the previous two pass. I think I leave 10, right? 10, okay. It's usually I leave, a few thousand more to make sure that my tool doesn't work too much. I mean, you can put it 10,000 there. I don't think it will be a problem, but just to be safe, usually I do that. Therefore, it just, like clean up this radius in here a little bit, and then you can use it to finish the part, right? you can you ram this one doesn't need to ram down or anything. All right, so that's how I do if I have a small corner radius, something like that. I mean, this pocket is fairly small, but let's say if you have a big pocket and hard material or something like that, you don't want to roll out with a small tool, but you roll out with a big, and then you come back with a smaller tool to clean up, and then use that tool to finish the wall if you want to. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one I was talking about this, right? Let's say you have a three-axis machine, and this is angle here with the arc angle. This one I make only 5, but let's say if you have 10 and half, 10 point, 2 or 3, something like that, it's just an odd angle. You don't have 5-axis machine to do, and you can still do it. It's not gonna give you like a good finish, but it's doable, it's usable. So, and I mean it's fairly easy with this one. Just a straight tool, right? Just a regular flat end mill. Yeah. And yeah, especially on the bottom here doesn't have any radius here. You can still use this Toolpath to finish this part. Let's say you rub it out on everything, right? And then you just need to finish. So I'm show you this as a finished Toolpath, okay? So there's a couple way you can do, but let's do um, contour. Let's say contour, right? Okay, zero every turn. Start probably zero, and then finish down here. Have in. Okay, then you just select the wall, all of this, then do it, right? Okay, but the thing here is, since it's a taper wall at an angle, you don't want the step down too big, otherwise you don't have a good finish, right? So in this case, it's gonna take longer to finish this. But again, like I said, three-axis machine, you can you don't have like a taper end mill to finish this at a contour, so you do it at step down but small. So all you need to do is just give it 10 or 5,000 or something like that, and therefore you will have a finish here is it it's not a perfect, not a good finish here, but it's still doable, still usable for you to finish the part. Okay, but here is one thing I need to mention. You can see here I put a 0. If you leave some material, it will leave some stock out, and then you can finish later on. Finish after that. You see, I'm not gonna cut anything. But there is one thing I want to mention. Okay, so in case this one right here check, and you give, I mean check and give, you won't see it cut anything. Oh, okay, I forgot to make that one 0. Okay, and that. As you can see, even you put the contour stock at 0, it doesn't cut anything, and because of this, right? Of this. Okay, so what I do usually is I always make the same number from here and out here. I mean, technically you can just uncheck it, then finish it. Okay. I thought it should be. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, as you can see, it finished, it cut, right? That means it's good, but sometime if I do something and this one check and then it had a number in here and then you wonder why it doesn't cut, it doesn't finish the part, per your program. So just make sure if you check this, you put it zero, this one zero, right? And then you finish. But if you put here, let's say 10,000 here, then check here again and put 10,000. So it basically just, let's say a row part and then a finish two pass and a row one. This, I usually do this, let's say, so you don't have, if it's a steep angle and then you don't let the tool work too hard, but either way will work. So it depends on your base and then you can make your program. But the idea is, even though you don't have 5-axis machine, even though you don't have end mill with the same angle at this, paper here, you can still use just a flat, straight end mill and then finish it. Yes, it's gonna take longer, but something happen like this, you can still, finish your part. You don't have to buy two, you don't have to wait or something like that, especially if it, a different, like an odd angle, 10.5, 10.2, or something like that. You did two pass, you can finish your part. All right, hope you guys get something out from this video and learn something with me here. So I'll see you guys next time. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do. Turn on notification so later on future when I have video out, you will be able to see it